Let me guess. You want to play Scythe and you want to get better at doing stuff like this. Well, guess what, bruh? You at the right place. Before I start the video, I just want to say this video is very long overdue. People have been asking for this for a while, actually. And another thing, I'm sorry about the mic quality. It just sounds like this because I'm recording this on Share Factory. So, yeah, sorry about that. But let's get into it, man. First and foremost, practice. I know you heard it 1,000 times and you're going to hear it 1,000 more times. It's the most important one. That's why it's the first one. I put it as the first one for a reason. No matter how much practice you get, you can always improve, you know. On top of that, Scythe is one of the hardest weapons in this game, out of all the weapons in this game. So of course it's going to take practice. No matter how much I've practiced in this game, I've been playing this game since late 2018, and I still feel like I'm trash with Scythe. But it's just the most important. It might be cliche or whatever, but it's the truth. Regardless of how much you like it or how much you hate it, it doesn't matter. Scythe is the most read heavy weapon in the game, meaning you have to read your opponent's next move 9 times out of 10. It has little to no true combos at all, meaning the kill options are pretty hard if you ask me. Why that is such a big deal is because in Brawlhalla you can dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different ways in total. So that's 9 different dodges that you potentially have to look out for. Speaking of dodges, dodge patterns slash reasonable dodges, well, I call it reasonable dodges, is something that you're gonna have to get used to, or you know, start to have to look out for. An example of a dodge pattern can be if someone decides to, you know, neutral dodge slash spot dodge, there's a chance that they do it again, and if they do it again and you catch it, they might keep doing it again. People might catch on to this and start dodging differently, so you're gonna have to work around that and find out how to start catching those other dodges that they're doing after you catch their dodge. That brings me to something that I call a quote-unquote reasonable dodge. An example of a reasonable dodge is you hit someone, you know, off of the stage and they do a dodge back towards the stage to get back up, you know, trying to survive. Another example could be you hit someone away from the weapon spawn and they have no weapon and they dodge towards the weapon, and they dodge towards the weapon and then you decide to go for a read and catch that dodge, you know. At number 3, I have movement. Now, movement in this game is a topic that is just way too like big for me to cover, and that would be like just have to be a whole other video type of thing. But I'll keep this one short and sweet. I'll just say get used to using a lot of dash jumps, get used to fast falling a lot, get used to using your chase dodges more effectively, get used to using jump chase dodges, a lot of things like that, because it's gonna require a lot of that if you really want to be hitting them clips. Yeah, honestly. Okay, at number 4 we have a very important one, because yeah, it's very important, but we got analyze the playstyle of the other player. You know, this is so important because in gold you're never gonna see people dodging downward. Like, if we're being 100% honest, you're not gonna see nobody dodging down to get away from your combos and stuff. You're gonna see them like spot dodging, all type of stuff. You gotta analyze whether or not they're a passive player, they're an aggressive player, how they punish. You gotta, you know, just analyze who you're playing against, and this plays a big part into the next tip. This is tip number 5, but you might as well just call it 4B, and 4 is just 4A, because after you analyze the playstyle of another player, you're gonna have to adopt to that. So this is number 5 is adaptation. You know, you have to adapt to this because everybody you play is gonna be different. No two people is gonna do the same exact thing, you know, same exact punishes, same exact movement, same exact dodge pattern. So you have to adapt. You have to remember that if you're not playing against the same person, 99% of the time it's gonna be different outcomes. You're gonna have to go for way different reads, but that's why you analyze. Usually in like gold, you know, people do the same dodges. In plat, it's the same thing. Never hit diamonds, so I can't really give any tips on that. Now this next tip is a tip that you can actually use in real life. Actually, like, it's more of a personal tip, if I'm being completely honest. Have confidence. Number 6, have confidence, bro. Don't doubt yourself. I cannot tell you how many times I doubted myself and missed out on like a crazy clip because of it. Now let's get more on the deeper side, bruh. I might as well just throw it in here because I'm already here, bruh. Just don't doubt yourself, because a lot of the stuff that you're doubting yourself about, you can do. And you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, and that's facts. Let's move on to the next one though, before we get a little too deep. Alright, at number 7 we got accept the mistakes and learn from them. This is a big one because this traces back to tip number 1, practice. Like, you're literally not gonna know how to get better at Scythe if you just don't play it and you don't make mistakes. The best Scythe players, Sandstorm, one of the best Scythe players, he makes mistakes, and he's been playing the game for years. He's in tournaments. Like, you really have to think about that. Okay, so all of these tips are from experience, but number 8 we have fun. And this one is more of a opinion and experience thing. In my opinion, you play worse when you're not having fun, bruh. And me personally, when I play this game, Brawlhalla, like, you got some passive players that just make me not even want to play the game anymore. Like, I want to have fun and play aggro, you know? Yeah, this one I can't really cover too much. Like, it's simple, just simple message. Just have fun. And I always play worse when I'm not having fun, or if I'm angry. It really depends. But yeah. Alright, we almost at the end, right? But number 9 we got, you gotta remember that it's not gonna be like easy. It's not gonna be easy, bro. Like I said, one of the hardest weapons in the game, very read heavy. A lot of the other weapons compared to it, they got true combos. It just, all in all, it won't be simple. Even though, like, it's not gonna be too hard if you just follow all these tips, honestly, because this is all just from experience and from what I'm learning when I do end up playing, you know. But this traces back to everything, to be honest. You gotta remember every tip until now. You gotta remember that it is a learning process. Scythe is not a regular weapon. Like, you want to be 0 to death in people easily, it's not gonna be easy. It's not easy with any weapon. So yeah, you got a whole bunch of different outcomes and all type of stuff, man. Last but most definitely not least, in the slightest, number 10 is patience. In the beginning of the video, I told you I started playing this game late 2018, like in December, and I've been, well, I wouldn't say I've been playing, yeah, I've been playing Scythe months after that. So or trying to improve with Scythe months after that, and like I said, I still feel like I'm bad. I don't feel like I'm like the worst player with it, but I feel like there's so much more that I could learn, like so much more that I could cover and go over and stuff like that. So all in all, just have patience, bro, because it's not gonna be an easy process. Like, the good things in your life literally will not just come to you easily. Like, come on, bro, you gotta have patience. That's the conclusion. The entire message of all of these tips is to have patience. Some bullet points that you want to keep is Scythe is very risky. High risk, high reward, in a sense, depending on how you're playing it. Like, you can play Scythe like tactically, if that makes sense. But me, I go for, you know, 0 to deaths. You guys see my montages. If you don't, what are you doing, bro? Go watch one of the montages. You'll see. But remember, bullet point, one of the hardest weapons in the game. Another bullet point, very read heavy. You just gotta remember, bro, you can't go in with a mindset that you're gonna go in and 0 to death this guy. Like, no, you gotta use all them tips to analyze, make sure that you're punishing right. Punishing is a whole other topic that's like for a whole other video. With that being said, this is one of my first time making a video, like one of my first times, well, this is the first time I'm making a video like this on my channel. So let me know if you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want more, what type you want, you know. Yeah, that's all I can say. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed. Make sure you comment. I will be commenting back. And I know you guys don't care, but today is May 8th, meaning it's my birthday. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love. And yeah, just stay safe out here, guys. It's getting crazy.